It was a sunny spring afternoon in Edinburgh. The gentle wind blew through the ancient roof tiles, as if whispering to time that an era was coming to an end. In the luxurious ballroom of the Balmoral Hotel, where the Outlander crew held their official closing ceremony after nearly a decade of filming, everyone was moved. But the person who made the whole audience fall silent in the first seconds of speaking was Sam Heughan. In a simple but elegant grey suit, the actor stepped onto the stage to a long applause. He raised his head, his eyes shining with emotion mixed with regret. And then, after a few seconds of silence, Sam burst into tears. "I don't know where to start," he choked, trying to contain his rising emotions. "Outlander is not just a movie. It has been my life for the past 10 years. Sam Heughan took on the role of Jamie Fraser in 2013 when he was still a relatively unknown name in the Hollywood media. But after just a few episodes, audiences around the world were drawn to the fierce gaze and loyal heart of the Scottish warrior. Sam became an icon not just because of his looks or acting, but also because of the way he conveyed the soul of the character. "Jamie is the best part of me," Sam said, wiping away a tear. "He's brave, he's kind, and he loves with all his heart. I learned more from him than any teacher I've ever had. Every scene shot on the Scottish hills, every cold winter night on set, every horseback ride, fight, cry and laugh, all of it came back to Sam like a movie in reverse at that moment." A special thank you to Claire. As the lights dimmed, Sam looked toward the front row, where Katrina Balfe was sitting, her eyes filled with pride. She gave a small smile, nodding affectionately. Sam stepped closer to the microphone, his voice suddenly soft. "I want to thank the woman who has been with me on this journey, Katrina, my Claire. Without you, there would be no Jamie. You are not just my co-star, you are my companion, my inspiration, and the most important part of the best years of my life." The audience stood up and applauded. Katrina hugged her chest, her eyes sparkling. It was clear that their bond went beyond the script, a deep friendship, sometimes unnamed, but always sincere and enduring. A tribute to the global fan base. Sam continued. "I also want to thank the millions of fans around the world. The ones who love Jamie, who love Claire, who love the story we tell. You have made Outlander a miracle." He recounts the encounters with fans on the street, at the airport, at Comic Cons, the warm hugs, the handwritten letters, and the handmade gifts. "One time, a girl from Japan told me that Outlander helped her overcome her depression. And that was the moment I knew, what I was doing was more than a career." Sam Heughan shared that the final episode of Outlander finished filming 3 weeks ago. "I remember every last moment. When the director said, 'Cut,' for the last time, I stood still, looked around the set, and couldn't move." He paused, took a deep breath. "We told a love story that spanned centuries. And now, when it's over, I feel like I've closed a chapter in my life." But Sam doesn't look at the ending with sadness. Instead, he called it a transition. "Jamie Fraser will live on forever, in me, in Katrina, and in the hearts of everyone who loved this show." The ceremony ended with a video tribute, showing memorable moments from the 8 seasons. Sam and Katrina stood side by side, hand in hand, watching in silence, occasionally laughing or shedding tears at the old images. When the lights came back up, Sam turned to Katrina and said quietly, "We lived another life, and it was wonderful." She nodded in response. No words were needed, they all understood. A journey had ended, but its echoes would live on forever. Sam Heughan, the man named Jamie Fraser, left an indelible mark on the hearts of millions. And today, as he said goodbye in tears, the world understood. There are characters, there are stories, that never really end.